Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat datang kembali di podcast KJRI New York. Nama saya Herbayu, saya adalah konsultan tersebut KJRI New York yang akan bertindak sebagai host dalam podcast kali ini. Sebagai informasi, podcast KJRI New York ini adalah sebuah wahana komunikasi antara KJRI New York dengan warga negara atau diaspora Indonesia yang berada di wilayah kerja KJRI New York. Dan kemudian ini juga sebagai sebuah sarana untuk diskusi mengenai potensi kerjasama antara Indonesia dengan Amerika Serikat di bidang ekonomi, pensosbud dan juga isu perlindungan WNI dengan para pemangku kepentingan baik di Amerika Serikat maupun di Indonesia, terutama di 15 wilayah kerja KJRI New York. Nah, tamu podcast KJRI New York pada kali ini adalah Mbak Kristin. Beliau adalah salah satu artis atau penyanyi dari Dangdut di Amerika besutan dari Ibu Risa Asnan, atau dipanggilnya dengan Ibu Ira. Mbak Kristin ini menyanyi dangdut dengan bahasa Indonesia ya. Jadi performance beliau itu bisa dilihat di YouTube di Dangdut in Amerika untuk semua video-videonya. Kita langsung saja sapa Mbak Kristin ya. How are you, Kristin? How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me. Yeah. How are you?
Good. This is the first time I see you in person.
Yes. This is my first time meeting you, and I'm excited to be here. This is my first time.
Yeah.
At the consulate or the embassy in New York.
Yeah. I've already seen you in the YouTube channel, and also I know that the Dangdut in America is very supportive to the activities of the Consulate General.
Yes.
So I thank you. I appreciate you and your team and Bu Risa Asnan as well.
Thank you so much.
I knew that you got married. 2 months ago, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And I remember that the Consul General also he was there.
Yes.
And then how is he? And does he like Dangdut so far?
How was my husband or how's the Consulate General? Because I'm not sure.
Your husband.
My husband?
Yeah.
He's very good. So we had been together for like 10 years almost, prior to us getting married.
Yeah.
And he likes the Dangdut.
Okay.
But I'm the one who
he likes the Dangdut before he met you, or
no?
Okay,
I
after
introduced him to Dangdut,
Mm-hmm.
And since then he's been very, very supportive of me performing Dangdut, doing like the music videos, and really getting into like the Indonesian culture and learning more about it.
Okay, nice.
He's not into like the spicy foods like me.
Okay,
I'll eat like the spicy.
You like
Indonesian
spicy
food? Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not too spicy. But
So he's a singer as well, or as a
So we met when we were performing both as actors. It's called the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, and basically it's a village in Pennsylvania where a lot of actors and merchants gather and pretend like they're in Elizabethan England.
Okay.
So we would like dress up as the characters and interact with people on the street and
nice.
perform in the shows there. So that's how I met him. But he's very supportive of me and all of my artistic endeavors because he understands, because we both did acting and
good, very good,
and singing. He also is a performer still. He does music, and he also does art, like paintings and sculpture and things like that.
Okay,
yeah,
nice, very nice. I want to know how did you? What was the first time that you had in the interest of Dangdut?
Yeah, so about 2 years ago. I was looking to get more into doing some independent film work.
Okay.
And so I saw an ad. They were looking for singers for this music, for a video.
Yeah.
And so I submitted myself, and they wanted me to come to film. And that's where I met Risa.
Okay.
And that's where I met the whole Dangdut crew. I was just an extra on the scene. I was like in the classroom or something.
All right.
But then I had spoken to Risa, and she said, are you interested in learning Indonesian music?
Okay.
And I said, I've never heard of it. I've never heard any Indonesian music.
So at the time you didn't know anything about Indonesia or about anything about
I mean, I have like one Indonesian friend that I work with. Like we did like promo events and stuff together. But I never really learned totally about the culture until I was introduced to it.
Okay. So you know Dangdut first and then you know Indonesia afterwards.
I kind of both.
Yeah. But how do you like it so far? And how does it differ from any other genre of music?
So I really like the Dangdut music because I feel like it's something that I would listen to like when I'm like relaxing, or like it gives me this, like sort of islandy type of vibes. Like it feels very, very. I don't know how to explain it exactly. It's like comforting, relaxing, very like chill out music. But then I also like how Dangdut can be relatable into other genres. Like, she showed me some Dangdut, like she's mixed with like hip hop and like stuff like that. And I've really enjoyed like all the artists that she's introduced me to, like Didi Kempot, Roma Irama, and then some of like the newer ones that I've listened to.
Right.
Yeah.
How does it work for you? Do you for when you have this new lyrics, you study the lyric first, or you study the rhythm first? You memorize it? How does it work?
So for me, when she gives me a song, I will listen to it over and over again. And I have to get like the rhythm of the words before I start breaking it down into like syllables and like how to pronounce each word. I got to like feel the song and feel the rhythm of the notes and how it goes. And then what I do is break it up into sections, and I'll work on it like, I'll say like the first verse, and then I'll just go and listen to it over and over again, repeat.
Okay.
And then
is it difficult? I mean, the process, it takes you some time?
So the first song that I ever learned, it took me, I would go home from work and I would listen to it all night, like almost like till like midnight. And I would go over and over. Probably about 2 weeks it took me to learn like one song in the beginning.
The very beginning.
Yes. Yes. But now that I'm more familiar with the language and like words that are repeated a lot, like aku, tresno, like these words like always are coming up, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know that word. So it's easier for me to learn. Like I can learn a song in like a couple days now.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. And do you know when to switch your the way you sing, when it's a sad song, it's a happy song?
Yeah. So Google Translate is my best friend. So I go on there and I type in the lyrics. Sometimes it's not the most helpful, like it's not completely accurate. So then that's when I rely on.
But it helps. Right?
Yeah, it helps. But that's when I rely on like Lydia, who speaks Javanese, which is one of Risa's friends.
She also helps you with the
she really helps me a lot. Like she'll record her voice and I'll listen to it over and over, especially with the Javanese stuff, because the Indonesian is a little easier almost.
Yeah, that's true.
There's like some different like
something like
some
that.
like NG words are really difficult for me.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
Some of those are just like not used to, like in the English
and now,
language.
How's your Indonesian right now? By learning Dangdut, do you also learn to use the Indonesian language?
Yeah, so I'm currently trying to learn the Indonesian language, but I'm using like Babbel and like apps like that to try to learn. I told Risa today, I was like, do you have any like Indonesian sitcoms for me? Because I feel like maybe if I did some watching of those, it might help. Yeah. Like I heard that like BTS would watch like Friends.
Oh, okay, that's true. And
then they would like figure out how to speak English.
Did you find any Indonesian sitcom?
No. Do you have any recommendations?
I'm not sure. If there is an Indonesian sitcom that you can learn from.
Yeah.
We'll see. For the dangdut itself, you have that special, what do you call that? The cengkok, the thrill, the
The trill.
yeah, the
Like,
thrill. And how did you learn it? Yeah, how did you learn it? I mean, by repeating, by listening the song.
Yeah. My main thing about learning that trill is that I have a little bit of a leg up because I took singing lessons for 6 years, and
Okay.
a lot of like that vibrato, they call it, I learned through singing lessons. So it kind of translated. It's a little different. It's almost like a yodel or something like that.
Okay.
But
But you learn anyway.
yeah,
Eventually you learn. Okay.
it's like you listen and you try to like pick it up, like.
And
from
you also have
listening.
that rolling R that you have to
Yes.
use it. That it's not used in English.
Yes, I know. And sometimes I forget, like I'll see an R and it'll like pass me by and I'll be like, oh, I really should have rolled that R like right there. But yeah.
Have you been to Indonesia? Because I think you have before the pandemic. And how? No,
I didn't go.
Okay.
I've been wanting to go.
You haven't been to Indonesia so far.
I have not been to
Okay.
Indonesia, but I've been close by. I used to nanny for a family, and they took me on a trip with them to
Okay.
watch their kids. I went to Malaysia, Vietnam.
Okay.
That's
That's after you joined the Dangdut in America.
before.
Before.
Before
Okay.
I knew about Dangdut in
Okay.
America.
And then
Yeah.
you should go after this pandemic finishes.
Yes.
And,
Yeah, we're planning on going over there because I really do want to experience the Indonesian culture. I mean, I hear a lot about it, and I really like appreciate all the traditions I've learned about like in
Okay.
America. But I think going to Indonesia and seeing it all
Yeah.
would really
Yeah.
kind of
Amplify your
Yeah.
Indonesian skills, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that your husband also likes it.
oh yeah, he loves it. Yeah.
And you know that the Minister for Tourism and the Creative Economy, Bapak Sandiaga Uno, is trying to include Dangdut as one of the UNESCO World Cultural Heritage, just like angklung and wayang, if you know. What do you think about it?
I think that's fantastic. I think as much as possible to get American listeners to hear Dangdut
Okay.
will be helpful because it's a totally different sound than American pop
Yeah,
music and
yes,
things
yes.
like that. But it's people want to hear like unique things. They want to hear
Something different.
something
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
And I think that including that is just going to elevate Dangdut in America and promote it as like this great thing because you're combining Americans who want to learn more about Indonesia like me. Like I'm not the only artist in Dangdut in America. Like
Yeah. There
you
are
know,
many.
yeah, like there's a lot of people that are interested in learning about it or learning about other cultures in general. So I think it's a really great thing.
Yeah. What's the opinion of your friends when they listen to your song? Your American friends.
Okay.
When you sing dangdut, what did they say?
They say that I'm an Indonesian pop star. And I'm like, no, I'm not. But I have like a couple of videos on YouTube. Like one of them was like 1 million views.
Oh yeah,
or more.
I saw it.
Yeah, so they're like, oh my gosh, you're famous in Indonesia. I was like, I don't know about that, but they are really into it. Like,
okay,
yeah, they
okay.
like it. Like every time I come out with something new, they're like, we don't know what you're up to next, but you're out here doing this like music, and they know how much like I love to perform and I love to sing. They're just like really happy for me that I'm able to do what I love. And
Okay. So mostly you sing Indonesian lyrics, Indonesian dangdut lyrics. But have you tried the otherwise? I mean, English lyrics, but you sing it in the dangdut way, in dangdut style.
yeah, so I have a few
you
songs
have
that
it?
are like
Okay,
that. Yeah,
okay,
I actually wrote all the English lyrics that are in the songs that we've done.
So you translate it and then you sing it.
I translate it and I sing it. Like the wedding song that I did at our wedding, I translated the Indonesian into English.
Okay.
So it's like half Indonesian, half English, both.
Okay, then the rolling R is gone now because in English you don't need it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Wow. I hope that your plan to Indonesia will be done soon. I mean, after the pandemic ends.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that in Indonesia that the virus can get under control, and I hope that the U.S. is able to help out as well with getting vaccines in other countries that need it, because I feel like the U.S. is so much like we have access to the vaccine so readily here, and I feel like other countries need that same access. So
That's true. Maybe afterwards that you can meet the King of Dangdut, Roma Irama, and other Indonesian Dangdut stars as well.
Yes.
Yeah, when after this pandemic ends.
Yes, I would love to, for sure.
You have anything to say for the Consul General for for Dangdut?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for having us here, Dangdut in America. I appreciate all your help and hospitality. I really hope to share my passion for Indonesian music with Americans, and I really love your culture, and thank you for sharing it with me.
Thank you very much, Kristin. Then I'm going to make sure that everything, the shooting in the consulate will be good. It will be good, and then it's going to be a very smooth process.
Yes, thank you so much.
Terima kasih teman-teman semua. Inilah akhir dari podcast KJRI New York. Jangan lupa nanti di subscribe, like, dan komen. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.